The Seattle City Attorney's Office wants a certain judge off their criminal cases moving forward. That office accuses the judge of being biased in several of her rulings. The office issued a memo last week informing prosecutors and the court that they were filing affidavits of prejudice for Seattle Municipal Court Judge Pooja Vaddadi on all criminal cases moving forward. Only on KOMO, Lynn Wynn spoke with Judge Vaddadi about these accusations. She joins us live outside Municipal Court tonight. Lynn Ann?
Well, Eric, Judge Vaddadi tells me that this will not affect any current cases that she's handling, but other judges will now have to handle any new criminal case filings in municipal court, which I'm told will put a strain on the system.
It came as a shock. I had not heard any complaints directly from the city attorney about the way I preside over matters.
In a memo last week, the Seattle City Attorney is accusing Judge Pooja Vaddadi of a pattern of biased rulings and is now taking steps to keep her from any of their future criminal cases. The City Attorney's Office says Judge Vaddadi has routinely overruled prior findings of probable cause from fellow judges, and her rulings have prevented the city from getting fair hearings and trials. Do you feel like you're biased on the bench?
No, I was elected to do this job, and I've been carrying out what I've been elected to do, which is to impartially preside over every matter that appears in front of me in the court and ensure that each side is following the law.
The memo doesn't list specific cases they're referring to, but mentions an assault case where Judge Vaddadi failed to find probable cause and domestic violence cases where Judge Vaddadi has apparently refused to issue no contact orders.
I've not been informed by the Superior Court that any of my rulings have been reversed. So there's been no reversals. I've not had any kind of specific case numbers that I can look at and review my decisions.
A spokesperson for Seattle Municipal Court says Judge Vaddadi will now not be able to handle arraignments, first appearance hearings, pretrial hearings, or trials for new cases, and those will now have to be assigned to other judges. We spoke with former Pierce County prosecutor Mark Lindquist to weigh in on what happens next.
How rare is this, or do we see this happen often?
Definitely unusual. This is a pretty drastic move by the prosecutor. You would not expect to see a legal maneuver like this unless the prosecutor was perceiving blatant bias and maybe some competence issues as well. Though this is unusual, it's not unprecedented, and I would expect the judge might be taken out of a criminal rotation.
And a spokesperson for the Seattle Municipal Court tells us this already comes at a challenging time for them because they are switching over to a new case management system, which will affect their capacity for the next couple of weeks. Reporting live in Seattle, Lynn Wynn, KOMO News.
Lynn Ann, thank you. It's been nearly 5 years since there were similar allegations of prejudice against a Seattle municipal judge. In May of 2019, the Seattle City Attorney and the Director of Public Defense for King County accused Judge Ed McKenna of improper conduct and asked McKenna to recuse himself from criminal cases. Once those allegations were made public, McKenna took the unusual move of filing a complaint against himself with the Commission on Judicial Conduct. That commission ultimately found that there had been no improper conduct.